Okay folks, let's see what we've got with this one. This is an interesting, well, it's pretty boring looking. It's going to be a challenging one to do, perhaps. Hear the magpie warbling away. Yeah. I'm starting to feel hotter now. The temperature's starting to go up outside, I do think. Okay, let's see what this is. It is an alkaline battery that I found. It's got the Coles branding. It's a Coles branded battery, alkaline, so it's a bit difficult rolling it. I'm going to try and roll it across the glass and see if I can make it come up a treat. It's probably not going to work very well. It's that small. It's really, really tiny and difficult. Things like this size become really difficult to roll. Yeah, you see that? It's probably not come out at all. It just rolled off to the side, which sometimes comes out looking good, but it's no good if you can't get it synchronized with the light, even for a short time. Yeah, just the beginning. I just shows it there at the edge of the page, not going anywhere. I'm going to try one more, and maybe it's really difficult, especially when the scan is so fast on this large enlargement. You don't know how to time it, so you just have to be fucking taking pot shots, in a sense. I might have got some of it on there, hopefully. No, just my fucking finger. Looks interesting, but that's not what I'm after, folks. I might... Shit, this is such a pain. I hate doing batteries. I really do, folks. I hate doing batteries. Even though they can come up looking really nice, I still just don't like doing them because they're so fucking hard. So fucking difficult. I'm going to maybe just call it off and maybe do something different. Because it's not going to work, I don't think, this one. They're really narrow. And that's come up a treat, actually. So here we are. There's my hand there, and there's the good old alkaline battery with all the colours. I think we can utilise that. I've surprised myself once again. Yeah, I'm going to utilise that as a movement piece. So we're going to drop this into my e-waste bag. Get that dropped off to the nearest. I could probably just give them into Officeworks, because Officeworks accept batteries to be disposed of at their stores. They've got bins for them, so that could be an idea, actually. Just trying to see which settings I've got this on. Maybe I could just drop the darker a bit. It's still going to be a challenge trying to get this to look really nice as a movement piece. Yeah, looks interesting, but not quite what I'm after. Maybe a bit smaller enlargement. No, we're just going to keep it at that for some reason. So just going to yeah, looks interesting, but not quite again what I'm after. That was the first one in this part, and now there's this one. But I'm really missing a lost loved one, folks. I'm trying to get in touch with him. His name is Luigi, and he's the man I'm supposed to marry, that I should have married when I was much younger. But I now have to fucking get in touch. I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news with my creative photocopier use. It's proving to be more difficult than expected. I really get lonely without my partner, and I really hate the hot and the cold weather and not having ducted air conditioning and that'd be something Luigi and I could jointly afford. That's looking interesting, but it's not quite what I'm after. So yeah, I really get lonely without Luigi, and it gets hot and cold, and I'm really not acclimatized. I'm not able to acclimatize to hot and cold weather. I can't do it, folks. My body just refuses to change for that. Just changing the enlargement, making it a bit less. So yeah, I just can't adapt to the temperatures for the seasons. And it gets really, really lonely, folks. If you know what fucking loneliness is on a grand scale, you'll know. Because not many people have to. A lot of people do feel lonely. You can even feel lonely in a crowd, which I do. And I feel Luigi's the only one that I can feel comfortable with. That's come up looking quite interesting, but it's not quite what I'm after. But I get really lonely without Luigi, and I'm relying on the 6 o'clock news to bring the pair of us back together again. And it's really proving to be more difficult than I thought to do that. So I'm trying my hardest to make these special photocopier demos. And they're just proving to be falling on deaf ears and blind eyes. They don't seem to care, the TV channels don't. And in particular, that's come up looking quite nice. But basically, I don't see any interest or appreciation for my contribution. I just can't see any. They don't seem to care that I'm not rich, that I'm doing this on a shoestring budget, and I'm lonely, and loneliness kills like 15 cigarettes every day. And they don't seem to care and have any consideration for someone less fortunate than themselves. They've got the money, they've got the power, they've got the friends, they've got the popularity. Look at me, I'm just a piece of shit to them. I'm not going to let the bitches dismiss me like that. I feel like I'm a piece of shit, to be honest, folks. I really do. I really feel. Let's come up looking quite interesting. Might use that, because you can just see creatively double A. This looks nice, but I like the way it's interesting. But yeah, I really find it hard to deal with the loneliness that I experience, and it really is really grinding, folks. Fucking grinding on me. And I just don't have anything. I used to hang out with a circle of friends, but they didn't care about me much, and they alienated me, and they prevented me from marrying Luigi when I had the opportunity. That was like more than 3 decades ago, and I've been floundering ever since. And I just can't seem to get any way of finding a companion that I really feel comfortable and loving towards. I've been in bad relationships. I've even been sexually abused in my relationships that were the consequence of me not being with Luigi. So that was the last one I did. I'm just trying to contemplate whether I should use this one as the master copy, or whether I should just keep trying and making better versions, hopefully. But basically, I really get lonely, and I just haven't found anyone, folks, that I feel is satisfactory, that can give me the same feeling of companionship that Luigi can. There is no one else, folks. I get lonely even when I see my carers. I get lonely here, I get lonely there. I get lonely just talking to my mum. I don't feel... Ooh, this sounds a bit strange. But basically I just get so lonely, and loneliness is my fucking best friend. Has been most of my life. I just can't get rid of it, folks. Don't know whether I like that. Maybe we'll use this one. I don't know, folks, whether this one. But yeah, I just can't get over this loneliness. I can't kill it. It just hangs out at me, and I just know that Luigi's the only one that will break the hoodoo, so to speak. You know, he's the only one. There is no one else, and I just can't find where Luigi is, so I need Channel 9 to help me. And Channel 9 don't seem to care. They just want to fucking piss around with their bullshit. They don't care about anyone else who's less fortunate than themselves. Wondering if maybe I could stretch this little section here. There could be something interesting. Just this section. Just cross like that, and that could be the centre. But yeah, I get really lonely, and I really need to get in touch. I need closure to find him. Even if I don't find him, folks, if there's the odd possibility that I may not locate Luigi, at least I've got closure. At least I know that I've had a good go at it. But I just feel like the people from church and the people from high school fucked me up. They brought this on, they helped bring it on, and they've won the fucking fight. And I want to fight the bitches, I want to bite their fucking hands off. I'm angry, folks. Angry at these bitches. And I just can't seem to win in this game. And I have to fucking play a game, and I've never been a winner. I've never seen myself as a fucking winner. I've never even won in an art contest. Oh, I won in a poetry, the poetry part of an art contest, but poetry's not my thing. And it was just a one-off type thing. Poetry doesn't have any use to me anymore. In fact, I don't even like it. It sounds silly, foolish in my mind, but that's my opinion. You don't have to believe me. It's my prerogative to think like that. And that's come up looking quite nice. We just need more elongation, and it's looking really nice actually. But I really get lonely, and the loneliness is killing me like the cigarettes, and it's really difficult trying to manage the feelings I have about this, and I really need the clemency of Channel 9 to play my stuff so I can get in touch, or at least have closure regarding Luigi. It really gets lonely, and people don't seem to appreciate that. And I went through what was known as an existential crisis, which brought on all the trouble. And I'm no longer in that existential crisis, but the people who used to know me during that crisis, they don't believe in me anymore. They don't even think I'm a part of the church anymore. They think I'm a heathen. They treat me like a heathen. But heathens normally get treated should usually get treated in the church with empathy. But people like myself, who they feel are not, whatever, folks, it's like they don't believe that I'm one of them, that I've become a Christian, that I am a Christian. They think that I'm still not a Christian, so they start to convert me. They give me the Bible, they bash the Bible in my face like a fucking hammer, and they talk about my passion for photocopiers being evil without actually saying it like in that manner, but they're inferring it. And that is a real fucking insult to my And, it's not right. They never used to think like that, but I was so badly damaged for so long that they just gave up believing that I'm one of them. So I don't fucking go to church because it alienates me. It makes me see red, makes me angry, and they won't believe me anyway. It's no use trying to push myself by saying, look, I am a Christian. Can't you see it? I am. Fucktards! I am. Stupid fucktards. So take your fucking religion elsewhere, bitches, because I'm not going to your poxy little churches anymore. Go fuck yourselves, bitches. You don't believe? You fucking contributed to my downfall by making me feel unattractive as a woman. You thought I was too disabled to be fucking in a relationship that's any good. And I've been through shit, including sexual abuse and horrible relationships because you fuckers made me think I wasn't good enough for Luigi. Well, you can go screw yourselves, bitches. Go fuck yourselves. Go to hell yourselves, you bitches. You want to believe I'm not a Christian? You can go fuck yourselves. You don't get it. You don't even know how to preach anymore. Your preaching is shit. It kills. It sends people away from the church, away from Christianity. Don't you see it, you fuckwits? You do. I won't go into detail, but you fucking put the cart before the horse every time you fucking preach. I hate your preaching. I hate the culture of the whole church. The whole Christian church fucking gets me angry. Anyway, enough of that. I think I've had enough. This looks really nice anyway. Gotta go.